I hope you enjoy this episode of Art Across the Pond. This is episode 6, where Michelle and I take on a new challenge. So stay tuned. Hi, Michelle. It's good to see you. How are you?
Oh, it's so lovely to see you, Diana. Yes, I'm really pleased that we're doing another one of our Art Across the Ponds, and it's episode 6. Wow.
Episode 6 already. That's
Yeah.
right. So, would you like to share with everyone what our challenge is today?
Okay, so I think it's going to be a tricky one, actually,
I think so
because
too.
we can only use one water soluble material.
Hmm.
So like a watercolor pencil or maybe a Inktense pencil or something along those lines. I mean, I've got an art graph soft carbon pencil here. It could be a pen that is
True.
water soluble. So I've got an elegant writer here that is by Speedball Art.
Yes, you do
Um,
like that one.
But it's just one water soluble pen pencil. Um, Together with maybe you can use some white, yeah.
Yes, yes, that will help
Um,
with the white.
with a little bit of white. I'm gonna ask, um, I have got a white pencil out, Diana.
Uh-oh, here
It,
comes.
I know. It's the Derwent Drawing Chinese white, which is really a
Oh,
very
not
good.
water soluble though, right? Is that what
Not
you're going
water.
to say?
water. So I think that isn't going to be appropriate on reflection.
Mm-mm.
Um, can I please
Oh,
can I please use a bleed proof white?
I'm on the spot now.
Oh,
Yes, you
well,
you can take
what
your
can I say?
art we have artistic license. You can take your artistic license to use your bleed proof white because I know how much you love that bleed proof white and
Yeah,
how much you
yeah.
use it.
I'm on my second pot, third pot in the background. Yeah,
Wow, ready to go.
ready to go.
Interesting. Way to
Mhm.
go. Should we
So
change to overhead yet?
yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
And let's see what you might be using then as
Okay,
well.
let me switch. This is going to take a tiny bit of adjustment here, but that's okay. Okay. Yes,
So,
let's take a look. So I have um 3 graphy tint, put those away, and a white. So I've got graphy tint dark indigo, ivy, and steel blue. We could sort of see
mm,
those. And
yeah.
then I also have the graphy tint in white. So that's
Uh-huh.
good that you're using the bleed proof white and I'll use the white that is water soluble. And, we can just see the difference, how that comes out.
Yeah,
And then a
absolutely.
couple of water brushes and a regular brush if I need it. But I have a feeling I'll just be using this one. Oh, but then sketchbooks, right? I'm going to
Oh,
use a
okay.
Strathmore mixed media. I mean, not mixed. Yes, mixed media, but toned paper. And
Oh,
probably maybe a moleskin and a Hahnemühle watercolor book. So I'll probably use these 3. What about you?
oh God. Okay. Yeah, I am going to be using a Stillman and Burn Nova series. It is 300 GSM mixed media paper, and it is grey toned. I mean, good minds think alike, do they
That's
not?
right, Dewey.
Um, yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. Um, mm.
Perfect. This is going to be fun.
Is that not interesting that we kind of
I have the
picked
same one.
grey, the grey toned, knowing that we were going to only have one color
Well,
to
you know
use?
why I selected it as one of the choices because I knew I would have a hard time if I wanted any white showing up. But you
Yeah.
have the red pencil, don't you there? The Stabilo, the red, what is that
Oh,
one
yeah.
called?
So I should have said what they all are really. The Art Graph Soft Carbon, which is where am I? Which is black. I've got a Derwent Inktense in sepia ink.
Mhm.
Oh, I think I said this, the Elegant Writer, which is the Speedball Art.
Right.
This is the Stabilo All, which is water soluble for paper, glass, plastic, and metal. And the same again, but this is the blue. Do they give it another name? Mm,
And
no.
so are
It
you
only
thinking out of those choices, you're going to use one of those materials per reference picture?
it depends what the reference pictures are that come up because it's like I will pick one.
Okay,
Um
gotcha.
I will just pick one depending on what the reference picture is.
Okay,
Um Together with my trusty bleed proof wipe. And go from there, I think.
I think
Um
so.
we'll see. I think this is our trickiest one
I
yet.
think so too. This is the one that I was kind of a little bit unsure of. So, but that's
Mm,
okay. Let's just see how we
let's
manage
see how
the
we go. Yeah.
unsure. We run into
Oh,
those from time to time. So, are we ready to start? We're going to do our usual 10, 10, 15, and
yes.
we'll talk about the pictures once we put them on the screen here. So, let me
Okay.
switch over.
All right.
Okay, here's our first one. And this one is from you,
Yes.
the
So
little
this is
Robin.
Robin. And it's in the cathedral, or what's called the Abbey Gardens, sorry, in Bury St Edmunds. Yeah.
Hmm. And
So that's
he posed for you.
I he was literally in front of my feet. Um, yeah. Um,
So cute.
so I was terribly lucky that he kind of sat there and posed for me, really.
It's kind of
Uh,
common a little bit for you to have robins kind of around or close by, or is it rare?
Robins, yeah, no, robins are yeah, we get a lot of them here in the UK. Do you not get them in the
Uh,
USA?
I can't even say that I've ever seen one
Really?
in real life.
Oh wow.
Other
Oh
than
no,
in,
we get them a lot and they have a very pretty song. Um
ah,
but they're just it's because of their bright red, orangey red breast as we call it. Um
hmm.
that um that they kind of stand out a little bit, I suppose.
Do they look, I should look it up too, but do they look the same like the male and female? Do they have the same coloring?
Yeah, yeah, they do.
They do. Okay.
And mostly they mate for life, actually.
Hmm. Okay, this is looking like a penguin robin, but we're all gonna go with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what mine's looking like. Come on, do better. Do better, Michelle.
We just started, Michelle.
Try harder.
Try harder.
Yeah, it just wasn't the right shape at all. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, oh well, he did not come out well. That is okay.
Oh, but yours looks sweet.
I think it's just the little sliver eye thing that I like to do. It's just sometimes when you get to the eyes on an animal, you're like, what do I do? So I just default to the little sliver.
Mm.
What do you usually do for animals
What,
and
the
the
eyes?
eyes. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I usually end up using a fine liner, to be honest. Yeah.
Ah.
And you know that I just do them as kind of like a circle,
Mm-hmm.
and then I try and leave the white bit round the outside and the bit in the middle.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Gosh, this is not coming out that well. This is so tricky.
Because of the one material?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? When you can't grab other
I'm like, oh, I
colors or
want to,
materials, and so then I'm having to like second
and that
guess.
would like hide some of the things that are not coming out so well.
It almost is a struggle in like how hard do I push down on the pen type thing is what's happening to me.
Oh no. This this is not looking good.
There's hope. There's still 6 minutes left.
Yeah.
There's time for
Yeah,
hope and
I'm
repair.
not sure I can salvage it with one color in 16 minutes. Oh no, hold on. We've got white. Right.
That's
Okay. Yeah.
right. Oh, and you have bleed
Okay. Come
proof.
on. Bleed proof white.
Are we pulling that out already? Oh my
Yes.
goodness. This is
It's
an
a
emergency.
disaster.
It's an emergency.
It's, yeah, it is. It's like well, in the UK it's like 999 emergency. What is your emergency? Is it 111? I
Oh,
don't
ours
know.
is a 911, 911,
911. Okay. Yeah.
999. I don't think I've ever seen in all your videos that you pull out a bleed proof white that fast. This has to be some kind of record.
It does. It really is. It's yeah. Hmm. And that really hasn't helped. It's not helping. All right, come on. Let's do something here. I'm pressing really hard with this red.
Oh, to get, yeah, that's what happens too.
I'm really
Okay, I don't know about that, but we're gonna leave it.
okay. Hmm. I think its beak's kind of in the wrong place, to be honest. But
I don't know. He seems to be pointing. Like, look over there. There's a
you're
worm.
so kind.
There's the worm. Get it. Get it, Myrtle. Get the worm.
What are you
Funny.
playing at? Come on, it's there.
I told you I would come along only if I could do the searching. You do the hunting. That's funny.
Yeah, love it. Right, let's get something going on in these slabs. Maybe the
Oh, that's a
slabs
good
burn up.
idea, right, for the white. Yeah, what are they? Are they like cement? That's the ground, right? Well, obviously, yeah.
They're a little bit like
Pavers?
paving
Yeah,
slabs.
pavers, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not thrilled with this at all.
Um,
Oh, I wonder if anyone that's watching has ever tried just using,
in
like
one
one
material.
color. And I mean, maybe it was like, gosh, why did you pick red, Michelle? They're all screaming at me.
It's probably because I asked about it right before we started. That could have been it. But I wonder if we would get the same struggle or results if we chose like one color of watercolor, one watercolor.
I wonder.
If we just chose like, well, I guess if we chose an indigo watercolor, that would kind of be sort of easier.
Mm, it might well be.
Maybe we'll have to test that out.
Yeah. I mean, today was like a pen or a pencil, wasn't it? That was
Mm-hmm.
that was the challenge. That's all you've got. I mean, we could have just gone with,
Mm-hmm.
ordinary pencil, basically, and done a sketch. But
Oh,
we were
true.
we were trying to push ourselves a bit further, weren't we?
Yes. Although I would have to say, if we had picked a pencil to do sketch, I wouldn't have liked that too much because I feel like I would have to put a lot of pressure on the pencil. Maybe not if I got a soft pencil for the darks.
Mm.
And that can
Yeah.
get tiring on the hand, I feel.
Well, because we would only be able to have one pencil, that would be
Uh-huh.
quite tricky because normally you would use, different pencils to get all of your different tones in,
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't you? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Hmm.
Well, we thought this was a good idea when we came up with it.
Yeah, mine just looks like a mess. Yours is looking really nice.
Okay, thank you. It's the
How
tone.
many?
Oh, I
Oh,
was going to say
30.
it's the tone paper, but yeah, you're using tone paper.
No, I don't have that excuse because you're using
I
white
think that
paper.
red is more, I guess could we say that is more water soluble than these Derwents. They seem to like really like because I bet if you
Yeah.
put a dot of that red and a dot of your Derwent and did them equally with the pressure with your brush dipped in water, that the red would kind of run more.
Oh, you might be right.
Let's see.
I'm
Testing
doing
live. Oh,
I'm
0.
doing dots. Oh,
Okay. Let's try the next one.
mm,
Hmm. I don't know. About the same? What do you
mm.
think?
Um, I think because it's such a bright color.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
That's but no, I think it did run, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a bit,
A little bit
uh,
more.
not a huge amount, but a bit more.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we ready
Mm,
for our next one?
okay. I'm just gonna do that so that I can move
Okay.
on to the next one. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. I may
Oh,
change. Yeah, this one's
okay.
really simple. It's just
Uh,
a close up of a paper birch tree that I took when I went to Alaska. And this was right
hmm,
in front of my Airbnb. And I thought I was being very photographer-esque, getting a close up.
very nice.
But I rather like the bark. It is very nice. I actually peeled some bark off the tree that was about to come off
Did you?
and I painted on it. But the color, it was all very muddled or muted. It just didn't stand out. Maybe if I would have tried colored pencils instead of watercolor, but I was afraid to tear the birch, the bark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm going to use the ink tints this time in the sepia ink and give that a go and see what happens.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Mhm. Oh, look at your tree.
Hmm. It's so hard because you want to go, and now I need green.
Right. You can.
And you
Right.
cannot use green.
Mm-mm.
No, not allowed. Oh,
Not allowed in the challenge we set up for ourselves.
would be so interesting if others did that, did the same challenge and let us know how they get
Yeah,
on.
how it worked out.
Yeah, how did yours go?
Hmm. Yes, because it's hard to get, I don't know the tones, but I guess that's the point. It ends up being a value study, but
Yeah,
it's just because I'm not good at it yet.
but there are only a few, like if you squint your eyes,
Oh, yeah, true.
there's a few marks on the tree, and there's that
Hmm.
branch that comes off to the right,
Right.
and all the other branches are quite dark. And then there's yeah, those are the real darks, I think.
Yeah,
But
it's
I'm
hard to.
I'm not an expert. But it really does help if you squint your eyes.
It does.
Right. Bleed proof white, out you come.
Oh, okay. Well, it didn't it stayed in the pocket for a little while longer on this one than the last one.
But that tree trunk kind of lends itself, doesn't it? But what I'm going to try and do is really water it down.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that this is going to work
That's what we're
because
here for.
this is all just, let's give it a try.
I can see more of your lovely hair than your tree. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, sorry. There we go. What was I using?
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
So let's try and go back in. How does this work over the bleed? Oh no, it's not too bad. Going over the bleed proof white.
The ink tense, yeah, it's doing a good job.
Because I can just about see. My camera is in such an awkward place. I struggle so much with every video that I do, and
Compared to where yeah.
there doesn't seem to be a great deal that I can do about it, other than
Ah,
trying to remember to kind of like look like I'm like this. So when you next watch my videos, this is what I'm doing, folks, to try and keep my head out of the way.
this is a behind the scenes look at
Ugh.
the filming
Yeah.
setup of Michelle.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I'm doing it again, trying to use white on white paper is not going to come out.
Oh no, you should have stuck to the grey.
I know. I need to order another sketchbook. I didn't want to waste all my pages.
Yeah, that's true. We don't want to waste.
Well, I guess it's not a waste. We're still creating on it, but I
Well,
guess I
if we're
really, when I'm
practicing,
ordering, I really should think about ordering the toned a little bit more because now I'm treating them like they're really something, a little special instead of diving and using them.
I have to admit that I am a huge fan of the toned paper.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, maybe I'll.
Particularly for things like this and when you are on plein air, because it's like they've already given you a background of some
Right.
kind. And I think that is so useful.
And what's useful about the toned also is when I'm like out at, say, the beach and it's really sunny, the white paper can kind of hit me back in the eyes, whereas the toned paper lets my eyes relax a little bit to paint on it. And I don't think about that often enough,
Oh,
but I should think about that. So sunny
that's
days
true.
on
Yeah.
on plein air, use toned paper.
Well, there you go. Another tip for you folks.
You heard it here first, folks. Maybe not first, but okay, I guess I'll put some background in this one.
Let's get some more leaves in somehow.
I love your
Oops.
copper. Is it a copper water cup mug there?
Oh, it's supposed to be a cup, but the trouble is the handle gets really hot when it's got hot
Oh,
in. I bought two of them because I really loved the copper color, but
mm-hmm.
now they're both just water jugs.
They're
They were
studio
impractical.
companions. Studio
Yeah,
companions.
totally impractical as cups. If you're going to
Gotcha.
put hot drinks in them. Right. Can you splat from a ink tent, do you think?
How,
If you
how? Oh, I suppose you could.
have you tried?
No, I was about to. Let me grab, yeah, I'm gonna see what yours does.
Hooray!
We have had two discoveries in one episode. Look at that. Okay,
Oh
this is too
wow.
much green now.
That just, yeah.
All right, let me try. I don't think I
Right.
can do
Give it a
it very
go.
well
Come
with the
on,
water
Diana.
brush.
Let's splat.
Oh my gosh, I only have a few more seconds. Okay, let's hurry up.
Oh no.
It's
Oh,
okay. All right, let's see what we can
wow.
do.
Of course, splatting does make a mess.
It worked.
Yeah,
It may be hard to see, but it did work.
I'm impressed. That worked. That totally worked. Have we run out of time? No, not quite.
Not
Okay.
quite.
All right.
I'm still splatting.
Let's just use these last few minutes to maybe get a bit more definition down that side.
Oh, 9, 8, 3. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
I've
yes,
produced
look
a
at
blender.
you. Yours is nice.
That came out better.
Good
Okay.
job. Okay. Let us go back to toned paper then. All right, what color
Right.
am I going to use?
Oh, I need mine the other way around now.
Okay, we're gonna use this one and this
Oh gosh, what are we going to use this time? Hmm.
one. I think I will use this side.
I'm going to use the Art Graph soft carbon pen this time.
Oh,
Mm.
fancy.
I don't know if it's the right choice, but anyway, that's
Well,
what
what are
we'll
your
do.
other choices there?
Well, I've already used the sepia ink tints and I've
And the
already used
red?
red. So it was like blue, and I don't think that's quite right. Or I've got that Speedball Elegant Writer.
No, I think your choice is fine. Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the art graph. Yeah.
Okay, what is this? Is your picture?
Oh, if I could remember where it was, I would tell you. But um, we
That is
went
fine.
to we went to a wedding, myself and my other half,
Mm-hmm.
um, last August.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, bearing in mind that myself and my husband, I'm 62, he's 59, so it was
Mm-hmm.
last year. Um, these were friends of his that he's known from school, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so that, all the same kind of age. And the idea was that the wedding was going to be in the middle of a field with these so-called, what do they call them? Glam tents, glamping tents.
Oh, yes.
Mm,
Yeah, glamping. That's right.
glamping. Yes, if only it had been. Um,
Oh, do go on with the story.
I was not happy to start off with, shall
Oh
I say,
no.
because, camping is not my thing. However, it was like, well, there's a bed, there's an actual bed, yeah.
Okay.
And you will have an electricity supply. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. Anyways, um, oh no, mine's broken.
Oh
We
no.
did not we did not have an electricity supply, so I could not charge my phone or
Oh no.
and I've got things with my daughter that means that,
Hmm.
I need to make sure that those that are caring for her, you know, can
Can
get
get in
hold of
contact with
stuff
you.
like
Yeah.
that and whatever. And oh, it's broken again. And there was
No.
leakage, so that on the day we arrived the day before, on the day of the wedding, I went to put my shoes on, well, sandals, and they were leather uppers, by the
Oh
way,
no.
and they were completely wet.
Oh no.
And yeah, together with the no electric and yeah, let's just say that I totally struggled.
To put on a cheery face.
Um, I tried. So that's the phrase I go to. I really tried, Diana. Oh gosh, I'm stuck. This is not sharpening. Right, what can I use? Because I've already started with this.
Well, just
Hold
switch.
hold
You can
fire.
switch.
I might have another one. Hold on, let me just see if I've got one in here.
Okay.
It just keeps breaking when I sharpen it. It's just might just be one of those ones. Oh no, that one's broken as well. You're not
Okay.
then.
No,
Oh,
just switch.
let's just try again with this one. Yes, it was an episode. I think I'll call it an episode.
An episode in your life, or meaning you had an episode?
Mm. Take that as well.
Oh, okay, we'll refrain from answering that one.
And
So how many nights were you in the
two.
non-electric glamper?
Well, oh no, three. No, two. Then two. The night before the wedding and the wedding night. That's it.
Mm.
That's all. Yeah. Um, but suffice it to say, I will not be camping, glamping, or otherwise in future. Um, I do have a picture of the shower.
Hmm.
Would I even call it a facility? The showers. They had a tin roof. Um, and yeah, kind of like open at the bottom and a tin roof at the top.
Oh,
And
wow. Open at the bottom
honestly,
so that they would just drain out, I guess.
I suppose so. Yeah. Mm, what can I say? I don't really know what to say because the whole thing was I think I have post-traumatic stress disorder from it.
Well, then I would imagine this picture would brings that up, and yet you selected it.
This was me trying to like be calm, Michelle. Be
Oh,
calm.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Or maybe this was like you selected it to so you can be at peace with that
Mm,
experience and move on.
something. I mean, luckily, it I can laugh now because I will not be ever be doing it again.
And what happened to the soggy sandals? Did they survive to be worn
No,
another
I had
day?
to wear I had to wear trainers with my dress.
Oh,
Oh, look at your face. No,
oh,
I had to wear
because I'm
because that
picturing trainers that probably don't even go with the dress that you were wearing in the
no,
color tone or anything.
precisely. Yes, Diana, you've got that picture. Yeah.
Because now you do see, like on Pinterest or Instagram, you see ladies dressed in a rather fine dress with trainers on, and it looks good. But I would imagine you didn't have that type of fashion trainer with you for the wedding.
I mean, yes, it does look good if you're going for a walk on the beach or you're strolling or but to go to a wedding,
Not so much.
not so much maybe. Yep. Yeah.
That's funny.
The only other person there at the wedding wearing white trainers, like me,
Uh-oh.
was a 16-year-old. Mm.
Well, you were hip.
Maybe I was just trendy,
Yes, you were cool,
You
trendy,
think I
hip.
was cool? Yeah, could we call it that, maybe?
I think so.
In retrospect.
I think that's how you can remember it in your head.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah.
Let's rephrase that. Let's think of that experience differently.
Hmm. Maybe on another session when we need another picture, I will provide
Not the
the
showers, the picture of the showers.
yes.
Oh,
Yes. I think most people will be quite flabbergasted to see the
our
yeah.
reference pictures will be, the theme will be indoor, outdoor facilities.
Well, I don't know. But
Okay,
yes, so interesting. How are we doing on time? Oh,
pretty good.
for all my yakking, we're okay. Wow, there you go.
We are.
Maybe I can get a bit of a shadow for those. I don't know. Right. Let's bring in the water. Oh, and I can use my white for my sheep.
Oh, yes, you
It
can.
won't,
Oh, I should
it
try
won't
that
look like a
too.
sheep. Oh yeah, use your
I
white.
have white. Let me sharpen him.
Uh-huh.
My sharpener is dying. There we go.
Mine,
Oh,
mine looks more like a dog, but anyway. Okay.
okay.
Oh wow. This really darkens up when you add the water. Look at
Oh
how
yeah,
dark.
the it does. Well, you know what, you if you don't want it that dark in the back, I guess you could lift it out with water.
Yeah, maybe. Well, what I'll try and do is leave some of what's there. Yeah.
Okay, we are really not doing what is in the picture here.
Well, it doesn't have to be exact, does it? It's your take on it.
It's it's my this is what I have to work with.
Hmm. Your sheep looks like a sheep. Mine doesn't.
It sort of does. Everything is angled. I don't know how I did that or why, but the whole picture looks like it's like sliding down a hill. That's okay.
Right, let's see if we can sort my sheep out somehow. Okay,
Nice shading there.
let's get an ear in or something. I don't know. Oh, it could be a sheep, it could be a goat. Who knows?
It's off in the distance. That's what we know.
Oh, it's way over there.
Is it too early to try splattering? Why, no, I don't think it
Oh
is.
no, no, never too early to try
Never.
splattering. Oh, where's my tissue there?
Oops, we don't want to
Oh,
splatter. Oops, that's not good. No, not working. Why is it not
right,
working?
that has gone too dark. Can I pull some of that out? I don't know.
There we go. Oh, goodness me. It was splattering, just not on the paper.
Oh,
I pulled a Michelle.
oh no. As long as it's not the keyboard. We
That's
all know that we
yes.
don't need it to be the keyboard.
I put the keyboard to the side, thank goodness.
Oh yes.
I think I'm
Splatter,
using the wrong.
splatter.
I think that splatter is quite therapeutic.
Oh, I love it. You can't go wrong with some splatter.
Very interesting. Okay, I'm
You're
going
using a Derwent, what color?
um
Derwent,
dark
oh, graphite.
indigo. Yep.
Dark
Oh,
indigo.
graphy tint. Yes, sorry. Dark indigo graphy tint.
That's nice. It's a good color.
Okay, let's see.
1 minute. 1 minute. Is that all? Where's the time gone?
It went into talking about your porta potty. I mean, your glamping.
Oh, my glamping. Yeah. Mm, yeah, that was a very short version of everything that happened.
I'm sure.
Sorry. There's a
I'll have
lot
to
more.
I'll
There's a
have to
lot
ask
more to
again
that story.
at another time about the story. Oh gosh, that's a little bit too much there.
Right, let's try and
Okay.
move some of this out of the way, ready for sharing our attempt. Okay, there we go. One, two, three. I don't know that I want to show the first one.
It's kind of too
I
late,
will.
like you
I
already
will. I
did.
will. I will. It's fine. It's
We
fine.
already, oh, down, pencils down. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let's see your,
So let's bring it up a bit closer.
okay. Oh, wait, I'll do it this way.
There's
Oops,
the
sorry.
this is what's his name in that hero
Robin.
film?
Oh,
Well, Deadpool. Is it
oh,
Deadpool that wears red?
yes.
Which is
Deadpool
the
is
one that
red.
wears
That's the Deadpool
okay,
Robin.
this
Okay,
is
gotcha.
Deadpool Robin. Yeah,
Robin.
that's who this is. Yours
Very
is
cute.
yours is perfect. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Yours is
Yeah.
determined. He really does look now like a superhero. Maybe that even looks
You
like a
think so?
mask, and he has a cape behind him. He's like ready to,
Yeah, it's like
he's gonna save the day. Okay,
oh dear.
let's go to
Okay.
our
Then we had
birch.
the silver birch, didn't we? Yeah,
Yeah, that
there we
turned out really well with the bleed proof white. It actually looks really good. The green, this was a little too much, but I mean, the
no.
branches were kind of okay, but yours, yeah, the bleed proof white saved the day there
I
for
think
sure.
because it's on the grey toned paper as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, you're right. It is the gray
Pure
tone
flute,
paper.
you know. But yeah, that's kind of how that
The gray
worked, I
tone
think.
paper is the hero. We need
I
to
think it is.
I think
Yeah.
it is.
If you're wanting to do a bit of monochrome
It just
and
looks more dramatic. It just looks like,
well,
oh, how
yeah.
nice.
When we think of monotone, it doesn't have to be just black and white. It could be blue and white or red and white or
Right.
but on the grey toned paper, it gives you that. Oh, I've got a big blob that hasn't dried there. But anyway, yeah. I'll
I
try
like
and
it.
bring in the sheep
Oh,
goat
he looks better.
thing.
He looks better now.
Okay, thank you. I
He
mean, the
looks
rest,
pretty.
I quite like these fences down
Yeah,
the
the
bottom.
fences and the shadows came out nicely.
Yeah. I would do this. Sometimes when you do a
Hmm.
painting, I only like a bit of it.
Yeah.
So I think that's okay. I think I would kind of like chop it off so that all I'd got was that bottom bit. But yeah.
But it all works. But yeah, I don't know how it started slanting, but it's okay. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
But
little weird.
yeah, your sheep looks more like a sheep. Yeah.
The sheep
Mm.
looks okay. And the white is good on the tone paper as well.
I think that's one of the things that is really nice about the toned paper is that you can use white.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll play with
Um,
that later.
Whereas on white paper, you have to save the white, don't you? You have to save the white of the
Right.
paper. Yeah. Mm.
And the rest has
Well,
to contrast or you won't really see the white.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, so if you need to leave the white spaces, you need your darkest colors
Hmm.
around it.
Around the white. Right.
Doesn't have to be black, but it's the darkest color that you're using in your painting against the white of the paper that is going to give the biggest contrast.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Tricky,
Should we go
but
back to our faces?
let's go back to our faces. Absolutely.
Let me move this
Let's get
guy.
my mouse working again. There we
All
are.
right. So here we've come.
Okay.
That was fun. I don't know if I ready to dive into it again. We may try it with like
Mm,
watercolor later down, but I think like the three color challenge or something like that is much more doable and a
mm.
little bit fun. This could have been a tiny bit stressful, but the tone paper,
It wasn't easy, was it? This was pretty
mm-mm.
hard, I have to
You could
say.
get, yeah,
Um,
you could get some dark tones, but it was just hard to make differences, tonal
mm.
differences. Yeah, it was just a little
And
difficult.
maybe that's something that's quite, it's good to practice those tonal differences, maybe. And maybe it's easier with one watercolor
Yeah,
than doing it with one water soluble, pencil or pen. It's I don't know. What does everyone else think that's
yeah.
watching us?
And have you
Um,
tried it? And what material did you use? For
yeah, if you're
sure.
doing monochrome, what would you choose? Just one watercolor paint, just one pencil? How would you, or would you just stick with um, you know, a, a normal pencil,
Right.
basically?
Because it's done
Yeah,
all the time, especially artists that use charcoal or
yeah,
just pencil. Yeah, definitely.
graphite pencils. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
interesting today. Ah,
So
so
it'll be,
what's next? What's next?
I don't know. Again, we're going to have to stay tuned
Stay
then.
tuned. Yeah, and see what's next. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, Diana, and it's been an absolute pleasure.
It has, as always. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for
thank you
this.
very much
It
too.
was
Yeah,
fun. Okay. See you later. Thanks for watching,
bye
everyone. Bye.
bye.